What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about 1993 and my Top 5 favorite albums of that year. This was extremely hard to whittle down, but I think I did it, so let's get right to it. At number 5... Midnight Marauders by A Tribe Called Quest, one of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time. Q-Tip, Phife Dawg doing their thing right off the heels of the Low End Theory, which was one of the greatest rap albums of all time. This is just great all the way through. I mean, you got tracks like Electric Relaxation, Award Tour. There's kind of this cool vibe throughout the record of these little voices introducing things and giving definitions of what it means to maraud. In this case, we maraud for ears, like really fun stuff. And of course, the bass and drums are just kicking the whole way through in such a cool way, so you gotta have it on your list. So now at number 4, Ten Summoners Tales by Sting. This is definitely one of his best records, if not, I would say top 2. I mean, just from the opener of If I Ever Lose My Faith in You, to Shape of My Heart, which is one of my absolute all-time favorite Sting songs, and everything in between. You got Fields of Gold, which is a classic ballad by Sting. You got It's Probably Me, which was used in one of the Lethal Weapon movies. Guest Eric Clapton on that song. So it's just, no all killer, no filler for Sting on this record. So you got to have it on your list. So now at number 3, Are You Gonna Go My Way by Lenny Kravitz. Absolutely a classic record just from that opening title track, which is one of the coolest songs of that decade. You've got other rockers like Is There Any Love in Your Heart and My Love, but then you've also got some great ballads on here like Believe is just a classic one, and then you've got some other gems of just really cool kind of strange stuff like Come On and Love Me, where he's doing this falsetto and the drums are doing the heavy lifting on the song. But there's no weak songs on here. Lenny is just at his peak on this record. I don't think he ever quite topped this one. And yeah, gotta have it on your top 5. So now, folks, at number 2, Versus by Pearl Jam. Absolutely gotta have this one. I mean, just that 1-2 punch of Go and Animal starting off this record. So much energy and raw power, especially in Eddie Vedder's voice. I mean, you can just hear him really going for it all throughout this album. But then you also have beautiful ballads like Daughter and Elderly Woman in a Small Town. Just every track on here is a classic, ending with Indifference, which is another great kind of slow burner. Of course, you have a lot of people's favorite Rear View Mirror on here. Seriously, every track is great, and Pearl Jam just, they're all at the peak of their powers on each individual instrument. And songs like Blood, which fuse funk with like almost metal, it's just incredible. And that's just at my number 2. So now at number 1, In Utero by Nirvana. Of course, you knew it had to have both Nirvana and Pearl Jam on this list. And for me, Nirvana ekes them out on this one, just for the closing track, All Apologies, which is just one of the most beautiful tracks of that entire decade, and my personal favorite Nirvana song. But then, I mean, you've also got Scentless Apprentice, which is such a cool rocker, Dave Grohl being the standout on that one. You've got crazy tracks like Rape Me. You've got Heart-Shaped Box, of course. I mean, every single song on here is fantastic. But for me, the the slower ballads on here, like Dumb and All Apologies, are kind of the cream of the crop. And yeah, that is my list, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know what your top 5 would be. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. I mean, there were so many other great albums that I had to leave off, like Siamese Dream by Smashing Pumpkins almost made my list. So many other records in that year. I mean, grunge being, at the peak at this time. There was just so much great stuff coming out. But yeah, guys, we got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.